Chapter 3. The User Control Panel. As mentioned in the previous chapter, the company administrator can create, for each user, their own web-based user account, the Control Panel, through which they can manage their Feature Plus phone. Once again, here is the Feature Plus homepage, located at www.featureplus.com, and it's here that each individual user can log in and control their service. In this control panel, you can adjust your settings, set your preferences, and control how your phone behaves. The website is completely safe, and all data contained within it is secure. It's SSL certified, which is the same technology that banks use to secure their data. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing you need to do is log in. Here we will just talk about the setup of the system and the main functions. We will look more closely at specific features later on. So, this is the user homepage. The first thing you can see is your phone. In this area, you can see information about your phone, like last calls made and received. The colour of your phone is important, as it indicates whether you can make or receive calls. If your phone is blue and pink, the status it should be in, it is happily working and registered with the main server. If it has a light blue trim, this means it may have recently been turned on, or your broadband service may have recently disconnected and then reconnected. Remember, Feature Plus is provided over broadband, so the performance of your internet service provider is important to how well your Feature Plus service performs. These are quick keys to turn forward all calls to voicemail on, or turn your divert all calls on. So it's as easy as just logging on and clicking these quick keys. The colour of the icon shows you whether the feature is turned on or off, on represented by green. This highest ranked feature shows you which of the features you have switched on has taken precedence and is in operation. Information on the feature hierarchy can be found in the help section of your control panel. Now, before we move on to the rest of the control panel, I would like to point out two very important features. In this section, the address that you are located in and are making calls from is recorded. This address is registered with the emergency services, so it's vital that you keep it up to date. The first thing you should do when logging in for the first time is to check this address. Any changes made by clicking on the house icon are automatically sent. The second thing you should do is go to the Call Failover setting. In case anything happens to your Feature Plus connection, this feature can be activated to send incoming calls to the number you have entered. Remember, press save once you've entered your failover number. Here you can look at all the calls received, the date and time, and from whom. It also tells you which calls were answered, indicated by a green star, which ones went through to voicemail, indicated by a green star and envelope, and any that were missed, indicated by the amber star. If you want to look at the voicemail, just click on this, and it will take you through to here, where you can play it. But we will talk more about voicemail in a little bit. By clicking on the next tab, you can see all the calls you made in the last 90 days. You can also call someone back by clicking on a number and just pressing OK. This is true for any number displayed in the system, including the customer services number shown on the home page. In Call Search, you can go in here and search on calls made, received or missed over the last month and actually download this to an Excel document for further analysis. When you download the call stats, the system gives you the added detail of how long it took to answer each call, an excellent tool for measuring the performance of telephone-based staff. Company Address Book. Let's look at the company's address book, which is managed by your administrator. This has a directory of everyone in your company that uses Feature Plus. So if you want to find someone, you can access their details here and call them by clicking on their number. Alternatively, you can dial their short code. The administrator can assign a short code to every staff member. So if you want to get in contact with someone, you need only dial a 3 or 4-digit extension number. You can also access the shared contacts, which is a directory of external contacts set up and managed by the administrator. These directories allow all contacts within the company and outside of the company to be shared centrally, no matter where you're located.